Hello there, YouTubers. This is Chickenlittlecarnivore because I eat very, very little chicken. It's been a long time since I made a video. Carnivore journey's going pretty good. I've actually put on 5 pounds, but it's winter time. So, you kind of expect to gain a little weight in the winter. No big deal. It's 5 pounds. I'm still 52 pounds lighter than I was, right? There's something to be said for that. Feel absolutely amazing pretty much every day. I just feel great. I'm actually working between 12 and a half and 13 hours with a 1-hour drive each way. So I'm gone between 14 and a half and 15 hours from home every day, 7 days a week. So, yeah, I've got unlimited energy, and the gig that I'm on is pretty amazing. I honestly had to buy an iPad and a Nintendo Switch just to do the gig, because you don't really do anything. You know what I mean? It's like that. I just don't do hardly anything at work. Maybe move, maybe move, I don't know, 5 or 6. 8 is about the maximum amount of trailers I move a day. There's nothing to do. Sit in a truck, TikTok. Oh, wait, they're banning TikTok. What the hell? Do you know the same exact information that TikTok collects? So does Temu. So if you buy something from Temu, the Chinese are getting your information, okay? So one of the things that the people on TikTok are doing is they're like, fuck you. If you're not going to let us have TikTok, we're going to Red Note. Red Note is a 100% Chinese-owned app. Well, guess what? I downloaded Red Note. And you know what I discovered? The Chinese people are awesome. I mean, they are just plain awesome. They are way leaps and bounds healthier than the Americans. No question about that. Way healthier. Like, you can't believe how healthy these people really are compared to America. Wow. And they're all so welcoming. I mean, Red Note right now is the #1 app on the App Store and the Apple App Store. Red Note is the #1 app. That kind of makes me happy. Fuck you, Congress. Okay? Fuck you, Supreme Court. Kiss our ass. Because we don't care. And by the way, you're going to find out if you download Red Note, which I highly recommend you do. Man, it is awesome. It is so much better. It's way better than TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's way better than all of them. I mean, it's like it's not just a social media platform. It's also a search engine. So if you type in the thing, something that you want to know, boom, there it is. Comes up a video or series of videos on that particular subject. A lot of guns. Lot of guns on this app. A lot of people in China apparently have a lot of guns. That was never told to me. I was told China's the enemy and I'm supposed to be fearful. Man, wait till you see the cities. Holy cow. The cities are amazing. Lights everywhere. Lights in the trees and clean. I mean, really clean. Okay? It's kind of like I watched some YouTube videos on Iran and the cities in Iran. Iran's the enemy. Oh, they're terrible. Oh, they're awful. Let me tell you something. You go to a city in Iran, you will be amazed at how clean the city is, and the way the people live their lives. People in America are very sheltered. Okay, we think that America is the greatest, and maybe not. I know one thing for sure. If you start looking around at the way these other countries are, why don't you compare San Francisco? people shitting on the street everywhere, homeless out the ass, to say Shanghai or something like that. Yeah, you'll find out that they're way better off than we are. Way better off. They don't even really have a homeless problem at all in China, and there's way more people than we got here. Yeah, and they don't pay any taxes either on their house. When you buy a house and you pay for it, you own it. You can't ever lose your house. You own it until the day you die or you sell it. How's that work? Because here in the United States, if you don't pay the property tax on the house, they'll come and take it from you. You never, ever own anything. Isn't that what Klaus Schwab said from the World Economic Forum? He said, you will own nothing and you will be happy about it. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? So, something else that's on my mind. Okay, so I kind of got my family on board. I don't know if they're completely on board. I think my daughter might be, but she's never read the Bible. I know one family member for sure is on board, okay? And I think mom and dad and the sisters, and maybe their husbands are on board. I hope so. Because I issued a challenge, started today. And there's 31 proverbs, 31 days in most months. So it's like a vitamin. You just take a vitamin every day. And that's kind of what reading the Proverbs is. You just read one chapter a day. And I thought it would give us all something to discuss. I personally like reading the Bible, but I have a fresh perspective now. See, I was a Christian for over 20 years. So I read it from a Christian perspective. Since I renounced Christianity, and I'm no longer a Christian at all, period. I do not believe that a man was born of a virgin. I do not believe that a man got up from the dead. I do not believe any of it. But that's why I read the Bible now, is because I'm looking at it with fresh eyes, a fresh perspective, okay? And that's important, I think, to maintain some type of objectivity, instead of just blindly believing whatever it is you're told, okay? Because that's what I was doing. I was blindly believing what I was told, and regurgitating, okay? Regurgitating the same talking points, the same information. No originality, okay? None. So I have here, okay, my tablet. I'll show you my tablet. See, my tablet right there, all right? And you'll notice right there I've got highlighted in red, okay? So this is Proverbs chapter 1. That's today. Maybe I'll make a video every day about what I discover in the book of Proverbs. So the first 16, 17, 18, yeah, the first 18 verses, I seriously have no problem with. Okay, it's talking about it's talking about understanding Proverbs. How do you understand them? It uses the phrase dark sayings because it says to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. Some people may, and I read the commentary on this, and I get it. It's hidden meanings. It's basically what it is, the hidden meanings. Now, why in the hell would you not just say something? It's kind of like the Tao. I read the Tao every day too. Okay, not just the Bible. I read the Tao. And the Tao is much the same, it's veiled language. Why don't you just say what you fucking mean? Okay, just say what you mean. But these ancient people didn't do that. Okay, because I guess wisdom, they cornered the market on wisdom. But it talks about, the first, like I said, about 18 verses. It talks about, not getting with people that are evil or bad. My son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path. Okay, because basically they lay in wait for people to kill them or to steal from them or whatever. And so, and so, it's basically don't do that. I get that. That's great. Don't associate yourself with people of ill repute. Okay? It's really, really that simple. Now, what I want to focus on real quick is verse 26 of chapter 1 of Proverbs. Okay? So, I'll preface that with this little story. Okay? This little story. So, say I have a friend. Okay? And that friend has a child. And that child is basically just a bad kid. Will not take instruction, will not seek wisdom or knowledge. Okay, will not. And that friend's kid goes out and gets in trouble with the law, gets caught breaking into somebody's house, goes to jail. Okay, now, would you say that I would be a terrible person, just an awful, despicable, terrible, even evil person if I laughed about it? If I mocked that kid to my friend's face? Your kid's in trouble. That kid's such a piece of shit anyway. Now, I may be thinking that anyway, right? But to actually do it, wouldn't you say that would be evil? Wouldn't you say that would be wicked? All right? So what we have here in verse 26, let's read 25. We're going to read 3 verses before. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. Basically, you didn't listen to me, kid, and that's why you're in trouble. You were hanging around with the wrong people. You broke into somebody's house. You deserve what you get. That may be true. But my response to that, my friend's kid getting in trouble, that I either show compassion, love, and kindness, really, or I show contempt and mockery and disdain, and I actually go as far as to laugh about it. So verse 26, this is wisdom speaking, okay? But basically, it's Yahweh. Yahweh, the Jewish donkey god, Yahweh, speaking here. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock you when your fear cometh. What the hell? So you didn't listen to me, okay? Now put this into context, people. So you got two neighbors. You got two neighbors, okay? The one neighbor, he just simply does not pay attention to the law of Yahweh. And so calamity strikes him, all right? Goes to jail, whatever. Calamity strikes him, and Yahweh's going to laugh at that. This is what it says. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. A mockery. This is the Jewish God, okay? These are it's unbelievable that people say they're a Christian and they don't even understand what that means. They don't even understand it. They damn sure don't understand the Old Testament at all. They don't even know the God that they serve. Okay, they just believe because they believe. Think about that. So, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. We've already said that if my friend's kid got into trouble and I laughed about it and I mocked that kid and my friend, that would make me a wicked and evil person. Didn't we say that? Well, I think you need to decide, people, who you will serve. Okay, because the word Lord, if you look up the origin, the etymology of the word Lord, it literally means Baal, B-A-A-L. Yet, we're supposed to call the Lord, Yahweh, the Lord, but the word actually means Baal, B-A-A-L, one of the other gods of the ancient world. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, so if you're going to be a Christian, you really need to study. You really need to read the Bible. Otherwise, how could you possibly call yourself a Christian? I'm not a Christian, but I read it with a fresh new perspective. So that way, I can actually point out just how evil and bad and awful and terrible and wicked this Yahweh character truly is. And of course they're going to justify it, and they're going to, oh no, you're taking it out of perspective. No, I'm not. I'm taking it at face value. That's a fact. So I guess that's it for today. Keep up the carnivore journey. Just keep eating meat, man. Meat and eggs. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, man. I've been eating quite a bit of pork. Today I just have ground pork and ground country style pork and ground beef mixed together, fried in a skillet. Didn't bring any eggs today, but I've been eating a lot of eggs. Making a lot of chaffles. Oh man, chaffle sandwiches, so good. So I guess that's it. It's Chickenlittlecarnivore. I eat very, very, very little chicken. And so click like, subscribe, and share it. Click that notification bell so you can see these pearly fake teeth. Oh, by the way, we're going to get new teeth this year. $45,000. Oh my God. I think it's going to be worth it to have just real awesome, super bright white, permanent teeth. So implants, So that's it for today. This is Chickenlittlecarnivore, and I'm out.